What's up, guys? The Nightfall Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have Nightfall with 1,931 rating versus The Witness with 1,716 rating, so it's going to be another high-rated DB video, and hopping right in, we will go ahead and see Nightfall win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Also, I just did a coaching session with Nightfall, so that should be up on the channel tomorrow. That's a pretty good video, so definitely stay tuned for that. We're going to see Nightfall go first, 52 versus 40. Oh, also, you can check out his coaching. I'll link it down below if you want to go ahead and message him on Twitter or Discord. I'll link where you can message him at. But now we got Alibur, Branded Fusion, Desires, Droplet, and Fallen of Albaz. They have Imperm, Fenrir, Shifter, Rise Heart, and Pressured Planet. Okay, so Droplet is, kind of just getting traded with the Shifter. They decide to not drop Shifter in the draw phase. Okay. I guess, there's definitely, risk reward depending on where you drop Shifter. If you drop it in, standby phase, there's very little, risk. Where main phase, if you drop it and they do have something like Talents, then, that's definitely going to hurt. But the reward's a lot higher, being able to chain it directly to something. But, okay, they banish a Tragedy, which I know they play multiple of. They do lose Poly there. I don't know if they're playing multiple of that. So they draw on the Patchwork and Bestial Lubellion. And now they're going to go Lubellion to grab Sornier. That's a punish. Having Lubellion. Patchwork, go search for Edgimp and Poly. Okay, so it does play multiple Poly. Normal summon out Alibur. Effect. My bad. Go ahead, search out Branded Opening. Sure. Activate Opening. Change Shifter. Then they're going to discard Edgimp, go search Adlib. Activates Branded Fusion, dump Fallen of Albaz, Mercurier, summon out Lubellion, and then Lubellion, Mercurier, that goes through. So grab Cartesia, and then probably just make Dragos to Paleo. Yeah, so that way we can shut down a play of theirs, still have some interaction. They draw Terraforming. So activate Terraforming to go grab out Pressured Planet, and then activate Imperm onto Dragos to Paleo, activate Pressured Planet to go search for a Kashtira Unicorn, and then summon Unicorn, effect, go grab Birth. Oh, okay. So we add Theosis and special out Rise, and then Rise effect, go banish Birth, make him banish 3 face down, hits a Alibur there. Okay, not like a crazy hit, but it is something. Theosis, bring out Scareclaw, Kashtira, then Theosis to add back Birth, that's good. Overlay, make Big Eye effect, take Dragos to Paleo, activate Birth, normal summon out Fenrir, go search for a copy of Fenrir, Birth to summon back out, and then that is a lot. That should just be game, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 different attributes. So that's at 31. So they're gonna lose. Wait. Okay. So Bestial Sornier doesn't save them. I'm gonna say because this is getting in that beat over, and then you drop Sornier, they Fenrir banish, and they still attack for game. Okay, yeah. So they just lose there. So on to the next game now. We will go ahead and see Nightfall go first. We got Thrust, Called by, Branded Fusion, Quem, Lost. They have Moonlit Chill, Imperm, Kashtira, Rise Heart, Fenrir. Oh, they actually played the Foolish Return. Okay. We saw this pop up at the UDS for specific branded hate. But ever since then, I feel like everybody's kind of switched from... Well, I feel like people never really went to Foolish Return. But a lot of people started playing Bestials because they can also hit Pierce Snake Eye, they hit Voiceless, they hit Branded. So they hit multiple matchups. So yeah, kind of interesting to see the Foolish Return. But normal summon Quem, effect, dump Cartesia, activate Lost, activate Branded Fusion. Yeah, they're gonna bring out Fallen of Albaz, Tragedy for the Lubellion, now New Chain Link, Lubellion, Tragedy, Lost, and Quem. So they're gonna bring out the Cartesia, search Shrouded Dragon, search Adlib, put back Lubellion plus Fallen of Albaz, bring out Mirror Jade. Then on summon Cartesia, chain Mirror Jade. So banish itself, go up in the Grand Goyle, and then now new chain link, Grangoyle Adlib, summon out Mirror Jade, and then go dump the Titanic Clad the Ash Dragon, Shrouded Dragon to dump Fallen of Albaz. It's always good to end with Fallen of Albaz in graveyard, of course. Makes your Mirror Jade into Rinbrum, so that way it's like multiple interruptions off Mirror Jade. And then they draw in the Cartesia. Cartesia effect special summon out, set called by, and then move to end phase. Cartesia effect, add back. Titanic Clad effect to go ahead and search out the Fallen of Albaz, and then Albion set branded in red. They draw into a Terraform in there. So activate Terraforming, search out the Pressured Planet, okay. Activates Imperm on the Mirror Jade, they said okay. Pressured Planet, search out Kashtira Unicorn. Also, since we do a Pressured Planet up, Sky Crisis will never work. Like, we can summon it out as a big body, but we won't be able to use its effect, because it'll be getting an attack, and obviously you can't activate stuff with 3,000 or more. So they're going to summon out Unicorn. I just thought that would be something to note here, since Sky Crisis is usually seen as a really good card against Branded. But on summon of the Unicorn, we're going to go Cartesia to use Mirror Jade plus Cartesia to make the second Grangoyle. Now, new Chain Link, we have Grangoyle, Lost, Quem, summon out Mirror Jade, go search out for a Mercurier, and then dump Gimmick Puppet. Okay, now... It's like the Gimmick Puppet didn't even matter that much, to be honest. It's like fine to have, but it doesn't even matter that much. So now they're gonna go Unicorn effect to rip the extra deck, rips the Rinbrum, Unicorn effect to go search Chain Mercurier to shut that down. Now activate Kashtira Rise Heart special out. They said hand effect is fine, but once it's summoned, we're gonna Grangoyle tag out into Quartus. Yup, and then Mirror Jade, dump Albion, banish the Rise Heart, and then try to go Battle Phase. So Battle Phase, beat over the Quartus, which you could say like, oh, they could have dropped down to 0, but I think this is actually just fine to do like this, because now they've used their Battle Phase, so the Quartus was pretty much just like a glorified Threatening Roar there. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. They're in main phase 2. We have tons of follow-up now. So now we should just end up winning. Make Sky Crisis. And they said sure. Again, they can't use the effect because Pressured Planet. So just summon it. End phase. Albion. Grab Branded Fusion. Pass. Draw Pot of Desires. Okay. Okay. You know, didn't add Cartesia back. Could have done that if we wanted to. We already have a Cartesia in hand though. So now we're going to start off with Special Summon out Cartesia, and then activate Branded in red onto Ad Libitum. So add back, banish Grangoyle, plus Adlib, summon out Magnum the Reliever, which is like huge against Sky Crisis. Because this has 28, you know, something like Guardian Chimera won't work, Mirror Jade won't work. So now we're just going to pop, yeah, they just submit defeat there. So on to game number 3 now. We will see Kashtira go first. We have Fusion Deployment, Fallen of Albaz, Talons, Droplet, Alibur. They have Called by, Birth, Summon Limit, Shifter, Kashtira, Rise Heart. Okay. Drop Shifter, normal out Rise, Rise banish Unicorn, banish 3 face down. Hits Retribution, Poly, and a Shrouded Dragon. Okay. I mean, overall, I would say that's definitely a good Rise. Like, hitting a 1 of there, and then hitting, like, a Poly is definitely good. Birth, bring out Unicorn, and then Unicorn effect. Go grab out Theosis. Activate Theosis to summon Fenrir. And then now we have Fenrir effect to go search for another copy of Fenrir. Set summon limit, pass to draw Called by. And then go main phase. They're going to go activate Fusion Deployment, reveal Grangoyle, summon out Blazing Cartesia. And then normal summon out Alibur. Alibur, go search out Branded Fusion. And then nothing on res there. Activate Branded Fusion. Chain Summon Limit. Chain Cartesia. So Cartesia will use itself plus Albaz to summon out Albion the Sanctifier. And now Fenrir, banish Alibur, Unicorn to go rip. Rips Lubellion. Yeah. I mean, Unicorn rip against Branded is kind of crazy. Because a lot of their extra deck, you know, there are just a lot of one-ofs that the deck like really wants to have. So being able to rip something like Lubellion, that's definitely just a 1-of, is huge. So now activate Talons to take. take Fenrir, switch to attack, battle phase attack in the Unicorn, effect, banish Birth, and then they take 100, the Fenrir gets banished. Then Sanctifier, beat over Unicorn, set Droplet, pass to draw Pot of Prosperity. Okay. Sadly, you know, we don't have like a monster in hand to get rid of for Droplet that I guess we could pass over. Like something good that we could like summon back out, but they're gonna grab Bell there off of their Prosperity. Okay. That's fine. We see the Heat Soul package in their deck. Normal, summon out Bell, and then go up into a Baron. And then on the summon of Baron, they're thinking, but then Baron, target Droplet, and they just let that go through. Okay, and then Baron to crash. They can't actually play. Yeah, they can't actually like summon that out because they already normaled Bell and Baron, and they're under summon limit. So yeah, they can't do that. I mean, that's still like a fine position to be in. Like, it's okay that we don't get to summon out Fenrir. It's not the greatest though, because like our opponent does have a lot of cards that they can have that's gonna hurt us, but they just draw Droplet, so set called by only and pass. Okay, doesn't set Droplet for some reason, just sets called by, which I feel like you would set those together, because if you're gonna use called by, then you might use Droplet at the same time. There's not really like a huge punish to setting both. I guess there actually is, because Dark Arm does force out both if they summon it, but they also can't get to Dark Arm this turn. Yeah, they can't even get to Dark Arm that turn, but they're just gonna attack and then pass, draw Edgem Chain. Okay, set Droplet, pass to draw Kashtira Rise Heart. Now we're gonna go Fenrir effect, search for Scareclaw Kashtira, and then activate Scareclaw Kashtira. So go ahead, banish, special summon out, and then Kashtira Rise Heart special summon out, and then effect, banish Theosis, make him banish 3 face down. Hits 2 opening and a branded in red. Okay, it's like almost really good, because we know that they play multiple branded in red, and they play 3 opening, so we don't necessarily get rid of anything, like any one-ofs there. But now they're going to go Theosis, add back Fenrir, battle phase, attempt to go for game, attack, 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 and then we're going to go Droplet to half the Fenrir, Edgem Chain, go search for Patchwork. So we could drop down to 200, draws in the Droplet, and then, yeah, they just go ahead and emit defeat there. I mean, that was close. That was somewhat close for being in, like, that kind of position. And the opponent drew, I mean, Rise plus Birth is very strong, right? Like, a 2-card combo is still very good. It's not like just summon out Unicorn effect, but still a 2-card combo, very good. Had 2-card combo, Shifter, Summon Limit, Called By. So, I mean, you can't really complain about that hand too much. That was a pretty good hand, especially against a deck that won't play any hand traps. And I think they played it well. They weren't able to top deck anything after they, like, did all that. They were close. I will say that. But, okay, so we see the Witness end up winning there. That was a 25-minute long match. Yeah, nothing, like, absolutely crazy. I do think, like, Nightfall played well into the field. I think Witness also played well into the field game 1. Just 2 good players playing. Sadly, we couldn't have, like, a longer, stretched-out match for more gameplay. But with all that being said, the DB Grinder signing off. Peace. Have a nice day. Stay safe.